Welcome to the e-learning channel of MES. So today here we are going to discuss the topic transformations. So here we are learning the transformations for two-dimensional objects. So the transformation is nothing but what? There are different manipulations or changes we can do on the object or any of the image. So there are four different types of transformations that we are going to learn over here. First is translation, second one is scaling, third is rotation, and the last one is reflection. So all of these different types of transformations are used to do some changes, are used to do some manipulations on the object. So whenever we will talk about the two-dimensional object, so there are two different axes or there are two different coordinate systems for which we are taking up the value. So those two coordinate systems are x and y. So whenever we have to transform any object, so we supposed to have these two values with us. So first we will discuss translation transformation over here. So the translation is nothing but what? Wherein we can change or manipulate the particular object. So, similarly, in the translation we can move or we can locate the particular object from one place to the another place. So here the translation has, suppose x and y, these are the 2 points, okay, whichever we want to map on the x and y coordinate system. Similarly, for translating the object, we do require two important things, that is translation factors, which will be denoted as an Tx and Ty. Similarly, whenever we have to calculate or whenever we have to move any object from one place to the another place in the x and y plane. So for that particular reason, we have to add the translation coordinates Tx and Ty with the x and y coordinate, so that we will be able to get the newly calculated points. So here you can see this example. Suppose I have this particular point 1, 2. And I want to map this particular, want to locate this particular point on the x and y axis. So similarly, for the same, what I do require, I require the value of the translation factor Tx, that is 1, and translation factor Ty, that is 2. So these two values, what we have to do, we have to add with the value of the x and y. So what is the formula then? That is Tx plus x and Ty plus y. So here you can see what is the value of Tx, that is 1, plus what is the value of your x, that is also equal to 1. Similarly, what is the value of Ty, that is 2, and the value of y is also 2. So 1 plus 1 is equals to 2, 2 plus 2, that is equals to 4. So for the x dash and y dash, what values I got? That is 2, 4. So in this particular, on this particular coordinate system, we can map this point 2, 4 over here. So this is my 2, 4. So here you can see the particular value or this particular point is located to somewhere else in the particular window. Similarly, the another one transformation is the scaling. So for scaling also we are using the values of x and y coordinate system. So basically, what is the aim of scaling? That is, we can increase and decrease the size of an object. So for decreasing and increasing the size of an object, we require scaling factors. Okay, जैसे translation में there are translation factors Tx and Ty. Likewise, we are having scaling factors Sx and Sy that we have to multiply with the given values of x and y, so that we will be able to find out the newly calculated point. So same values of previous example we can take, wherein x is 1, y is 2, which should be multiplied with the scaling factor. So here suppose I will take a value of Sx is 2 and Sy is 3. Okay. So 2 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 2 and 2 multiplied by 3. So 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. So 2, 6 is the newly calculated value. So first of all, we have to map this 1, 2 on the x and y coordinate system. Okay, somewhere suppose I got this line over here. 1, 2. So newly calculated is 2, 6. So suppose I will get this particular line over here. So you can see the size of a particular line gets increased whenever we will apply the scaling. Then the third one is reflection. So under the reflection, what we will get? We will get the mirror image of a given object. So for getting that mirror image of an object, what we do require? Again, we require the x and y coordinates, okay, x and y points. So similarly here we can do the reflection or we can get the mirror image in two ways, that is through x-axis and through y-axis. So whenever I want to get the reflected image, so for that, what first of all I have to give the I have to specify that through which axis I have to do the reflection. That is, suppose through x-axis I want to do the reflection, then we will keep the value of x as it is and we will take the value of y in negative terms. So suppose value of x and y is 1, 2. So here my x will be as it is and value of y become negative. Similarly, whenever I want to do the reflection through y-axis, so the value of x, value of y will be as it is and the value of x will be negative. So in this way we can have and we will get the reflected image in the particular window. So initially whatever points whatever points we have, that is suppose 1, 2. So through x-axis our x will be as it is and y will become negative. Similarly, whenever we have to get the reflection through y-axis, so y remains as it is and x will be negative. Similarly, for rotating any object in 360 degree, what we should have? See, there are two ways we can rotate the particular object, wherein the first one is anti-clockwise and the another one is clockwise. So here for rotating the particular object, what is the important thing that we need? That is the angle theta. Along with the value of x and y coordinate system, one more thing is required over here for rotating or for rotation of the object. So angle theta is required. So for getting the newly calculated points over here, what matrix representation we can use? That is cos theta minus sin theta and cos theta. So this rotation matrix we have to multiply with the value of x and y. So here we have to do the column and row multiplication for getting the rotated object. So this is the matrix, whichever I have written over here is the anti-clockwise matrix, okay, for rotating the object in the anti-clockwise manner. Similarly, whenever I have to rotate the particular object in a clockwise manner, so that only the sign will be changed. So your clockwise matrix will be cos theta, sin theta, minus sin theta and cos theta. So that's it. So these are the different types of transformations that we can apply on the two-dimensional objects, wherein we have to work with the two coordinates, that is x and y coordinate system. So the first one is translation, that is to move or locate the object. Second is scaling, to increase and decrease the size of an object. Rotation, to rotate the object, and reflection, that is to get the mirror image of the object. Thank you so much.